be a home nations loser, because the very last contest of the opening session of semi-finals brings together Scotland and Wales. Callum Johnson from Scotland in the red, Jamain Asare from Wales. So one man will go on to challenge for silver and gold, one will have to be content with bronze. This is Callum Johnson, lives in Lincolnshire, has got a Scottish grandma from Springburn in Glasgow. Jamain Asare, the 26-year-old from Pontypridd, and it's a Northern Ireland referee. So it's home nations all the way in this one. Man in the middle's from Northern Ireland, and the two boxers are from Scotland and from Wales.
Callum Johnson of Scotland, and in the blue corner, Jamain Asare of Wales.
Coming out of the red corner is the Scots representative in this second light heavyweight semi-final, Callum Johnson, lives in Lincolnshire. Glaswegian grandma, was a pretty impressive winner in the semi-final against Obed Makwango from England. He's conceded the opening point to Jamain Asare from Wales, who was equally impressive. Came through against Hala from Samoa in his semi-final. Asare, this is his fourth contest in Delhi 2010. Johnson's third. So 1-0 up to Wales, the man in blue at the moment, and Asare looking very positive.
Yes, he is, and here we have a classic case of a short to mid-range fighter in Johnson against a mid to long-range fighter in Asare. And Asare's got the first point. He has to control things a little bit better with his jab, measure the distance unless his opponent comes in, maybe try the right uppercut, left hook. But Johnson, without question, has got to get inside the long lead of Asare to land his shots. And he's very explosive, is Johnson. I've been impressed with him in at close quarters, and that's what he needs to do here.
Oh, good solid body shots by Johnson. Asare covering up, and there was a left by Johnson I thought might have scored, but Asare's done well and has come back with a good solid right of his own into the ribs of the Scotsman. Oh, we've seen more body shots from these two than we've probably seen in the entire tournament so far. Johnson was very good in that department in this quarter-final against Obed Makwango from England. Midway through the first, still that one single point courtesy of Jamain Asare of Wales in the blue, separating them. Johnson keeping it very close and very tight, trying to do all this good work inside. And Asare holding on the blind side of the Northern Ireland referee, Seamus Kelly. He's just about spotted it now.
Yeah, slight disadvantage for Johnson is that the inside shots that he likes to throw are probably harder to judge, harder to see. But he's done well in this tournament up to now, making his opponent miss, and then coming back at them. This could be a little bit more difficult now. That was a good left hook from Johnson.
Yeah, he's leveled it up with 30-odd seconds to go to the end of the first round. This is going to be tight.
Oh, and again, little right uppercut as well.
Terrific work inside by Johnson. He's just warming up now, and Asare is holding again, and that's the second time. That's a little caution from Seamus Kelly. If he does it again, he's going to get a warning. Right hand by Johnson, much more aggressive now. Good start by the Welshman. Johnson has come back, and Asare's holding again. Now he's in danger of getting himself a warning. I think Seamus Kelly is going to give him a warning. Yep. Silly boy. I mean, how many times do you have to be told that Seamus Kelly's not going to take any nonsense? And all of a sudden, having been 1 up, Asare finds himself 4-1 down. He keeps infringing like that, he will get disqualified. But Johnson is warming up now, the stronger, harder punching coming from the Scotsman. And there was a left hand there that might well have forced a standing 8 count. It's been a great finish to the round by Johnson, and he's really giving Asare a battering round the ribs. Terrific, strong finish by Callum Johnson.
He'll never work inside, he'll never work inside. He'll hold on, he'll get an public warning.
Well, I reckon the Welshman won't work inside. He'll hold on and he will get another public warning. I wouldn't be surprised if that's right.
Johnson's done well here. Great display of body punching. He switched the attack there as well to the head, but he's kept the guard tight. Pinned his man on the ropes, left up there, right up through the middle. Yeah, good display again. Short to mid-range work. Underneath, that was a super shot there, just on the borderline. A couple of good shots went in from Asare as well, but the sheer pressure of Johnson has paid off here.
Seconds down. Second round.
Well, 4 minutes ago, the big tall fella in blue, Jamain Asare, got the opening point of this contest. He hasn't had another one since. He's conceded 3 scoring points to his chunky opponent representing Scotland, Callum Johnson, who's picked up another one, and he conceded 2 points because he was, after 2 cautions for holding, he was warned for holding. He shipped a very hard right hand, and Asare's in all sorts of trouble.
Oh, he's hurt.
And then he's holding again.
He's
he is
really hurt here.
Johnson could win this inside the distance if he really puts his mind to it. Asare's starting to wobble, and he is holding again.
Yeah, he's going to get another warning here.
Well, Johnson
Very lucky.
seemed to be the
Asare.
man at fault there, which was a bit unfair, I thought. There's nothing much coming back from Asare now. Oh, cracking shots to the body with Johnson. That's been his trademark all the way through this tournament. 7-1 up now.
Another warning coming in. Another warning, Jim.
Well, he's in danger of being disqualified if he does that again.
He's holding his feet far too long a period, Asare. He's got to move, he's got to hit to move and create a gap between himself. But look, he's holding his feet again, gets back on the ropes, back to it. Oh, this is awful from the Welshman. Terrible.
Don't slap from the Northern Ireland referee to the Scotsman, Callum Johnson. Still the best part of 2 minutes to go to the end of the second. Back comes Asare, Johnson straight in and punished some good right hand. That's a standing 8 count. 10-1 up to Johnson. This is another very impressive performance by Callum Johnson.
It just goes to show you how the 3-3s have favoured Johnson here for the power punching.
Asare's problem is he has really no answer to it. He's not too quick on the old feet, and Johnson is very happy to stand in head to head and toe to toe and batter away at his opponent's body. 11-1 now, 10 points the difference.
Great display of body work here from Johnson.
Chopping right hand as well. Asare is very tired.
Absolutely
And there's still
exhausted.
4
Look at
minutes
this.
to
He's
go.
going to be. I'll tell you what. He's close to being disqualified here. Yeah, nothing coming back. You see, from Asare. The referee may even look at him and think, "No, you're not fit enough to go on, son." No,
He stopped it. He stopped it. And Callum Johnson's impressive bodywork has taken him through to the final, where he has a very decent chance of, well, there's Dame Kelly Holmes, if I'm not mistaken. It certainly is. Callum Johnson has a very decent chance of emulating Kenny Anderson, who won gold in this division for Scotland in Melbourne 4 years ago. Battered away at his opponent, caused him all sorts of problems. Asare had to hold on, conceded points for the warnings, but Johnson certainly looked very good. He's very strong.
Superb display of body punching, pressure boxing from Callum Johnson here, keeping his man on the ropes. And look, Asare just holding on.
Winner by IC in the red corner, Callum Johnson of Scotland.
Johnson makes it through, so it has been a very, very good opening session of semi-final boxing from the home nations. Johnson, winner by referee stop contest in the